Like, comment, and subscribe.
I don't got a mom nor a dad.
Mhm.
I'm 17, which is funny because a mom and a dad, would it be his grandparents that fulfill that spot or someone guardian, right? We'll look into that, but I don't got a mom or a dad, and I'm 17. My life is filled with trauma and shit.
Mhm.
Don't know what is or what is not my identity, which I think he's lying to himself there, but got a sense of who I am. How do I get my identity back? Well, he doesn't have one to start with.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah, so for this guy, he do you want to talk about his parents first? Like, he doesn't have a mom or a dad.
In my clinical experience, people are very resilient to trauma unless it implicates sexual trauma or parental trauma. So somebody like yourself, John, who experienced a war, came here as a refugee, very resilient to that trauma in some ways because there was this perception that your parents had it under control. Somebody who experiences parental trauma from these people who are meant to protect them, save them.
Like if we came here with grandparents instead of parents, we'd feel a lot.
People are very susceptible to parental trauma, not very susceptible to acute trauma.
What do you mean by that?
Accidents coming from war, they rebound very well if the parents are in the picture.
Oh, okay. Oh, like the superheroes are in the picture.
Very vulnerable to parental trauma.
Yeah, because I say, like, these guys without parents, it obviously the work can be done and they can be superstars, but it seems like tackling a different beast. And what's funny is I always make them feel better by saying, do you know how many fucking losers have both parents in the picture and they're still fucking depressed losers? So I focus on that.
The whole premise of counseling is that you can, with therapy, that you transfer the relationship you had with your parents onto the therapist, and the therapist undoes the trauma.
Right.
And so you re-experience that. You create a new object relationship with your parents.
Some people do that with a coach, like Mike Tyson, right?
Without the parents even being there.
Mike Tyson didn't have his parents, and he did it with a coach.
Yeah, he created an object relationship with his parents through his coach, if that makes sense.
Right.
Because
you always need a superhero above you.
The relationship he had with his parents was transferred onto the coach. The coach directed that back to him, and he was able to find some meaning around it. So I'm very optimistic around trauma, integrating the trauma, and finding a place of resilience. But parental trauma is a tough one. In my experience, that's been one of the.
Well, what could be worse?
Yeah.
What could be worse, right?
I'm a best man, Suzanne.